So they're exactly where we left them lying up. The only thing is that they're lying a bit closer, reaffirming those social bonds. So lions, especially when they've got a full belly, like this, they'll probably sleep 23 hours out of 24. Obviously they have little bursts of energy and they play. And on average, a lion will sleep 20 out of 24 hours. Not the most active animals when they don't have to be. One station within Nkuhumas. You see, when you're tracking in the bush, you're not only looking at footprints in the sand, you're looking at other things. And lions leave a very distinct sleeping pattern in the grass. So if it was a buffalo or something else, or if it was a herd of buffalo, there's normally gaps for the legs and whatnot are. But when you have a pride of lions that sleep in a place, all the grass is flat. Because they'll move and they'll lie on top of each other and they will literally flatten out an area that leaves no tufts for the standing up. So one of the ways you can tell where a lion's been sleeping. So before the Nkuhumas Pride arrived on Juma again, the last they were seen was to our east, heading into the Kruger National Park, following a big herd of buffalo, and obviously they were successful, as they were returning with very fat bellies. And I know it wasn't that long ago that a lot of you guys were quite worried about them, because when we did see them, they were always looking very hungry. The reasons lions sleep so close to each other is because they're the only social cat, and it's very important that they maintain these relationships within the pride, because when they do feed, they are not very nice to each other, and they will bite, snarl, scratch all of their best friends, sisters, brothers, everyone. So after that, in the quiet times, it's very important for them to re-establish those connections that make for a cohesive pride, specifically when it comes to hunting or defending the territory against other lions. Morning, Jonathan, from New York. Jonathan says, and lions used looking as a sort of grooming for social reasons, but do they ever sort of lick bits of another lion that the lion cannot get to? Yes, I have seen before. It is part of the grooming process, getting sort of the others where they can't really reach. But there's not too many places and actually can't reach with its own tongue. They're incredibly flexible. But yes, they do this, Jonathan. So guys, we just kept check, make sure the lions were in the space. So we knew where to look this afternoon. We did leave them as they sort of looked like they were resting, but we just wanted to make sure they hadn't again. So we know for this afternoon. So I think there's definitely not going to be much happening here, apart from feline flatulence. So we're going to make our way out, and just good to know where they are for this afternoon for the next game drive. Goodbye, kitty cats. Have a good snooze.